What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new FC Mobile channel. This is gonna be my first video, guys, but today I'm gonna be showing you how to get an all-out cheap beast team. As you can see on the screen here, all of these great players are gonna be costing you around 20 to 30,000 shards. But what if I told you that you can get a whole team of cheap beasts just for the price of one of these cards? Yes, that is indeed true, and I'm gonna be going over every position and the best card to get, using the least amount of shards possible. In terms of goalkeeper, the best option is definitely Kakir for 2,500 shards. None of the other goalkeepers are as cheap as him, and he is actually a really good aerial goalkeeper, and especially with rushing out. His rushing out is very nice, and also getting volleys and aerial headers. His goalkeeping is very good. However, I think what lets me down is sometimes he really fails to do with the more low-driven shots. Finesse, he's okay at saving them. But yeah, his throwing is okay, kicking is okay. I think he has a very well-balanced stats as well. And he is definitely the best goalkeeper if you want a cheap beast. As for right back, there is a very clear option, and it's just going to be Gusto. I mean, at 119 rated, he is by far the cheapest right back you can get in terms of value for money. His pace down the wing is absolutely phenomenal. His ball keeping ability and dribbling as well as defending, slide tackling is all superb with 4.5 stamina. Now, what does let me down a little bit can be his passing. His crosses aren't the most accurate, but obviously, his dribbling and defending makes up for that. And he's by far the best right back you'll get in the game in terms of value for money. Also, he has the Rapid Playstyle Plus or Accelerator, whatever you want to call it. And that is absolutely phenomenal as well. In terms of traits, he does have the open up fake shot as a skill move and dive into tackles, which is why his slide tackling is so good. Obviously, with the high work rate, he is a beast, and he is a cheap beast at that. When it comes to center backs, you're obviously going to have a pairing, and I would say there's really three options. Get either Bardaki and Sanchez, or go for Singo. Singo obviously is the more expensive option, but when I used him, you could feel that he's also more well-rounded and a better card in terms of defending. Obviously, having Anticipate Plus, it's a really good. And in terms of traits, not many good things, but the defending stat was so good, and some of his tackles were just wow. Like, I could not believe, and he was bodying players because of his high physical. He could just run in and make tackles, and it would be like almost work every single time. Sanchez, obviously also being a very good card in terms of defending and physical, can also bump players off the ball. Now, what lets him down a little bit is going forward, passing, and his pace kind of lets him down a little bit. However, that's not the job of a defender, and obviously I'm using 2 cams, 2 CDMs, backline of 4, and a striker, I think. So yeah, I definitely do think 2 strikers, but I definitely do think that Sanchez is a very good card. Yeah. And he's got Bruiser, obviously. That's all very good. The other one I wanted to talk about was Bardaki. He has Guardian Plus, not as good as Anticipate, and him going forward is absolutely horrible. He's by far the worst out of these 3. However, he is still a viable player, I think, and he can be used right now. His defending is okay, physical is okay, the rest is kind of bad, but he's just a more mid card, and I would say definitely go for Sanchez if you have the shards, as he is the best value for money and bang for a buck. Going to the left back position now, I wouldn't really say there's a standout cheap beast player, as the Champions event players have not been released into the shard exchange yet, so I would just say either try drafts and get a left back, or use one of your higher rated defenders, or just use your current left back, whoever it may be, and wait for a good left back card to come out in the shard exchanges. Now, as for a CDM, there's really also only one option to get here, and it is Caicedo. Moises Caicedo is such a beast going forwards and going back. His defending is on par with the defenders' defending, bro. And his physical is so good, and his dribbling in tight spaces as well is just phenomenal. Pace is not letting him down either. The only thing that I think can be improved is his shooting, but obviously being a DM, I'm not expecting his shooting to be very good anyways. And his stamina is a 5-star as well, which I feel like adds on to how good he is, having anticipate as well. So yeah, he's definitely the cheap beast to get at CDM. You could also make the argument for Torreira, who's the same rating, but his card stats aren't as good, and I've used him, just not as good as Caicedo. Now, as for pure center mids, there's also only really 2 options in Enzo Fernandez and Gabriel Sara. Enzo Fernandez going forward much better than going backwards. The power shot plus is really handy, and his passing and dribbling is incredible. However, his physical and defending does let him down a little bit, I would say. So Gabriel Sara is probably the more well-rounded player, although going forward he's definitely not as good. I would say he's better going backwards, but also just keeping his ground. He's very good at being a box-to-box controlling center mid rather than like a cam. Whereas I would say Enzo Fernandez is more like an attacking midfielder. Now, coming to the cam position, I would say this is another position where I would just say use your current cam or wait for a better player to come out in the shot exchanges. Obviously, we do have 120 Cole Palmer, who is a very good bang for a buck. I have him in my current starting 11 with the finesse shot plus. He is a beast, especially when you put him at like the cam on the right, or like a right mid is also very good on him. The shooting is incredible. However, he's going defending and physical definitely lets him down. And I would say just wait for a better card to be released in the cam, as 17,000 shards is a lot to use. Now, going into attack with right wingers, I would definitely say the obvious answer is to just go for Pedro Neto. On the wing, he can speed past and glide past defenders like nothing, and his dribbling is so good, and keeping the ball is also just perfect. However, what really lets him down is the physical, first of all, and also the crossing. I felt like his crossing was very mid. Physical definitely lets him down. Shooting is pretty good, I would say. Actually, it's okay. It's definitely on par for what a right winger shooting should be. Now, he does have the chip shot playstyle, which can be used. Personally, I haven't used chip shot. I don't use chip shot at all in the game. So, yeah, I can't tell you what that feels like because I just don't use that playstyle at all. And let me know, guys, in the comments below, what playstyle do you think is the best in FC Mobile? Left wingers, guys. Left wingers. Once again, I would say that there's not really a card to fill in this gap right now. You can go for Perisic. I used him before. I've used Alex Baena as well. He was actually very good, but he was way too expensive, and I kind of actually sharded him because I didn't need a left winger. I changed formations, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to use a left winger anymore. So I just converted Alex Baena into shards. I would definitely say either use your current left winger, open more packs, or just wait for more left wingers to come out in the exchange shards. Last but not least, guys, probably the most anticipated position, obviously being striker. Once again, it is a very obvious answer. Just go for João Pedro. Now, I use him in my first team as well, and I do have some complaints you could say about him. But first, let's talk about his positives. 4-star, 4-star, stamina skill moves is going to be very good. He does have electric acceleration, and he's shooting inside the box, fantastic. Finesse shots from anywhere, dreadful. His finesse shots are some of the worst I have ever seen. He hits it onto the crossbar every single time, and sometimes when you get lucky, it bounces down the crossbar into the net. Sometimes when you get unlucky, it bounces over. But this guy's finesse shots from outside the box just never goes in. Inside the box is a little bit more okay. His passing is very good. Dribbling is fantastic. Physical is also definitely not bad. I would say he does lose the ball sometimes, but I would say it's for the most part okay. Now, as a playstyle, he does have clinical finisher, which is a fantastic playstyle for him, especially with his inside the box shooting. Just go and press shoot, man. Don't go for power shot. Don't go for finesse. With this guy in the box, just use your normal shooting and it will actually just fly into the top bins every single time. Don't use finesse, guys. Seriously. He has heel-to-heel flick. It's not really my favorite skill move, but that's really whatever. I don't even use that. I just use like the ball roll or something. Well, I forgot what it's called. I think it's like I forgot what it's called. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. If you did like this cheap beast video, please do not forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below what videos I should make next in my FC mobile journey. Do you guys want me to test a specific player or make some gameplay vids? Just tell me in the comments below, guys. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.